turnover is one of those where kind of reverted back to what has been happening in the past. That Atlanta speeding the game up for us to know, is what you feel like was the reason for the turnover?
Yeah, I think we just a little careless with the basketball tonight. Our disposition wasn't great to start the game. We had the same energy and focus and awareness that we had the last two games. Both with our defensive disposition and with our ball security.
Curious with Trey, because of his range, you have to play out a little further, opens things up. Maybe just that challenge of it tonight with him not only hitting threes, but other guys hitting threes as well.
Yeah, I said it pregame. He's one of the toughest guys in the league to game plan for, especially when he's making those deep ones. So you try to bring double teams, you try to extend your defense as much as you can, and hope you can get to the other guys. But I thought we just didn't have the right urgency to get to the other shooters. We had protections in place to not get burned on the backside, but a lot of them were just in transition or just being too far off guys.
Curious with Beal, he's just on a cold stretch right now.
He's battling. He's been with a broken nose. He got popped again tonight. He had to come out bleeding. It's not easy what he's doing. A lot of guys would not be in there. But he's battling, trying to impact the game with his defense, with his passing. He's made 11 assists tonight. But he's struggling to knock down, his threes, and but you just got to credit him for toughing this out and participating.
Bogdanovich, once he starts filling it with Trey, he makes it more challenging to defend.
Yeah, he's been playing that way. We knew that coming in. We knew we had to slow Trey down, but we knew the second unit was a problem with how well Bogdanovich has been playing, and we won the Trey minutes by one, and he was -1, but Kokagwu and Bogdanovich had big time impacts on the game.
Curious you took Booker out late because he had 4 fouls, and then that little stretch there you were up 2 and ended up being down.
Get by a minute.
Yeah.
Should be able to get by a minute until you get to your fourth quarter rotation, but I think it was a 7-0 run during that stretch.
Curious, even in that, were you thinking, debating with your mind of leaving him in there, even though he had the 4 fouls, or was that?
Yeah, you think about that, but you leave him in the fourth as well.
Eric on the 3 getting wiped off. Did you get an explanation on that?
Yeah, the replay center does that. You see that happen all the time. Anything that if there's a potential on the line situation, whether it's a 2 to 3, 3 to 2, or stepping out of bounds, they do that in Secaucus, and they send it in. It's just part of the game.
Curious, only 2 things I had with Nurkic. The offense, even though it scored 120, it just seemed uneven. Like Nurkic started well, these guys had spurts, and it didn't feel like it was a unified offensive attack. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I thought we tried to probably target a little bit too much, and we were too many possessions where we weren't as organized as I wanted to be. But I thought we got a lot of good looks. We just were careless with the basketball times.
Lastly, you talked about wanting to dominate the trip, but at least get a chance to finish above 500 with the last game. Maybe just the approach with that.
Yeah, beat the Wizards. We still have a chance to go home 4-3 on the strip.